Welcome to another Dreinschlag tutorial on historical European fencing with a longsword with Gregor, Gedi and myself, Bernhard. In one of our last videos in the last season, we showed you the Absetzen as a direct counter to a thrust. However, when faced with a thrust, your opponent will probably very often just try to defend against it rather than do an actual counter-attack. And this can be generalized into 4 different patterns of defense, each one calling for a specific course of action on the attacker's part. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the first one, called Zucken. Let's get to it. Gedi attacks with an Oberhau. Gregor defends with a Zornhau, followed up with an Ort thrust. Now, since Gedi doesn't want to die, he just defends against it by displacing the thrust. Very enthusiastically. This is exactly the signal we were looking for. If we take a closer look at the bind, you can see that Gedi has almost left the bind. Only the very tip of Gregor's sword is now jutting from the bind. This is the signal for the Zucken. The Zucken itself is very straightforward. You basically bring up your sword to the right side of your head while changing your grip on the sword to a thumb grip, which is basically a thumbs up gesture on the sword, so that at the end of the movement, your thumb supports the blade from below. From here, you are free to go with a thrust, like this, but even after having placed thrust successfully, always be careful to maintain cover and retreat in an orderly fashion, like this. Now let's see this once more in one fluid motion.